Welcome back to the Burrow. It's Lala Bunny, head trader at Bimbo Trading Academy. And today I'm going to tell you a story about how being a home trader is kind of like being a home baker. And I'm going to use the metaphor of a chocolate chip cookie to get my point across. So, I recently told my parents that I was starting a YouTube channel because I wanted them to be aware of what I would be doing from this point forward, especially because it's a very public thing. So I thought they should know. And I told my mother that I now have videos out on YouTube. And in typical boomer fashion, she's like, okay, so. And I was like, well, I wanted to let you know in case one of your friends maybe said to you, I saw your daughter on the internet. And she said, I doubt it. Meaning, like, my videos would never reach any of her people. So then I said, she asked me, so what are you talking about anyway? And I said, stocks. And she's like, are you qualified to talk about that? I was like, well, I spent the last year doing this. Like, I've spent the last year in the market studying charts, studying individual stocks, watching countless hours on YouTube, reading books. Like, I'm in it. I'm deep in it every single morning when the bell rings at 7 a.m. I am checking my account. As you know from some of my previous videos, basically, I'm about this life. So then she said to me, but you're not a professional. And right away, this thought just popped in my head, this example. And I was like, you know what? People go on YouTube and they watch cooking channels. And you may want to tune into a professional chef and see how that chef cooks. But you also may just tune into a person who's in their kitchen showing you how they cook. Let's say pasta primavera, whatever it may be. And the difference is that the professional chef has been trained in techniques that might require a culinary education. It might require a lot of time and may have tools that you don't have access to. So, is it fun to watch a professional chef? Yes. Can you relate to a professional chef? Maybe, depends what level you're at. Can you learn valuable things from a professional chef? Yes, absolutely. But what about that home cook? The home cook, it's fun, it's entertaining to watch. You might like their personality, you might like their food might be really good, and you can replicate it at home because they probably have similar types of utensils that you do and ingredients. So, with that metaphor, I thought about a chocolate chip cookie. And I want you to imagine in your head the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever tasted. I hope you like them. It's not going to work for you if you don't like chocolate chip cookies. Even if you're vegan, they make vegan chocolate chip cookies. If you're allergic to something, you can substitute it out. You can create the perfect chocolate chip cookie with other ingredients, whether you're gluten free, whatever it may be. Go ahead and experiment with that. So now imagine maybe when you were younger, you had a chocolate chip cookie, ooey gooey, crispy, whichever type you like. Who made that chocolate chip cookie? Your favorite chocolate chip cookie? Was it your grandma, your mother, your aunt, your dad? Was it a neighbor, friend? Was it at a holiday party? Is it from the bakery up the street? Is it from the grocery store? Because there's certain brands that are really, really good. So think about that chocolate chip cookie, delicious, your favorite one. Where is it from? Now, how many of you, your favorite chocolate chip cookie is from an expensive fine dining restaurant? Leave it in the comments if that's the case. For me, I've never had a fancy chocolate chip cookie. I've only had real good homemade bake sale type chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so let's keep rolling with this metaphor here. There are factories that make chocolate chip cookies. And I've actually worked in a factory for one day where we actually made brownies and blondies that got cut up into little chunks and they go into ice cream, one of your favorite ice cream brands. So that was cool. I got to see behind the scenes. I got to see how the factory works, the assembly line, the huge mixers they had, the huge ovens they had. And I'll tell you what, I don't have those things at home. I don't have the capacity to do that at home. So now let's bring this metaphor back to Wall Street and trading. So the traders on Wall Street are sort of like that chocolate chip cookie factory. They're doing it at a professional level, elite level. They have tons of clients and they have access to very expensive equipment, such as like a Bloomberg terminal, certain subscriptions, certain computers, certain high speed internet. They have hopefully the best of the best because that's their profession. Then there's home traders. Home traders might have a crappy, slow, old laptop. That's what I'm using. That's why one of my videos got all garbled up that I posted last week. Home traders might have a very small account, but those cookies can still taste damn good. So I'm just going to check my notes, see if I missed anything. Okay. Okay, cool. So basically, I'm just going to read. So the guys on Wall Street, or the people on Wall Street, they're doing things behind the scenes with expensive tools on a way larger scale than what you can do from home. So do you want to learn from someone who's successful on Wall Street? Absolutely. Why not? Yes. Listen to their story, hear their experience. Yes, you do want to learn from them. But should you also be open to learning from a home trader with a small account? Absolutely, no brainer. So I feel that there's a missing piece in the trading community. And, everyone who I see on YouTube, they're already proven. They are a successful millionaire trader. The problem is you can't trade at their level. There's levels in between where you might be at now and where they're at. And I'm somewhere along that spectrum right now. I've also been in the trenches on Reddit where I have actually read your questions. I used to be a newbie. I've only been in this for about a year, but I've done a lot of hours, a lot of screen time in that year. I have a lot of experience. I've been able to absorb and synthesize a lot of information about trading. So I see the questions and the frustrations that some traders are still having, which is why I'm opening up coaching. And I also think that a really good feature on this channel, I might just read off some of those questions and give my best response. So that's basically it. That's how a home-based trader is kind of like a home-based baker. You can get the cookie from the factory, but you can also get it fresh, hot out of the oven at home. All right, I don't want to ruin my whole video. Don't know how to end that, but the metaphor was that you can learn from people at all levels in life. Bye.